On this episode of the Tiny Home Adventure, we leave the place where we were attacked and head to our next location where we witness an absolutely incredible sunrise before catching some waves. Ashley thinks she sees a shark.
When I looked up, I saw a fin coming right at me, like 4 feet away.
We stop at a beautiful oasis town to stock up on supplies, where the roamer barely fits through. Our plans change after hitting some road construction, and more. After 2 years of building the expedition vehicle of our dreams from the ground up, the time has finally come to hit the road. Watch as Kicker, Ashley, and I push ourselves to our physical and emotional limits, put our relationship to the test, and overcome unforeseen obstacles. Our goal is to spread positivity while learning from some of the world's most inspiring people. Welcome to Season 3 of the Tiny Home Adventure.
We're walking up to George's house. We're gonna go see how this conversation goes.
On the last episode, we had a really unfortunate run-in with a deranged man. The next shot is from the morning after, when we had a long talk with him about his actions before leaving this place behind.
So that was super intense, but there's room for change. There's room for, some growth in these kinds of situations. So hopefully when we come back here, we can share some waves and share some smiles and have a good experience together as friends.
I honestly just hope he learns from it and learns that you can't just attack people.
So we're gonna head south, head to another surf spot. Hopefully it's catching some better swell and have some less attacking vibes.
We made it to our next location and woke up to an absolutely incredible sunrise.
So we're at our camp here. We're parked right here. The wave's right there. It's been awesome. Finally, we were convincing Ashley to paddle out with us, throwing her booties on. We're gonna just keep a close eye on her so she can hang out with us. And yeah, hopefully we'll see some dolphins and maybe Ashley will catch a wave and go from there.
After getting clobbered by some waves, Liam and I finally caught a few good ones. Keep in mind, we are still just learning.
got back from that session. Ashley didn't make it too far, but had a good experience.
Woo! I saw dolphins. So I went out with them out to where they wanted me to go, and I was staying kind of far out because I didn't want to get stuck inside. And I was sitting on my board and I looked down and then I looked up, and when I looked up I saw a fin coming right at me 4 feet away, and I screamed because the whole time I was out there I was worried about sharks because I was in deeper water, and all of a sudden I screamed and it went down and I saw a blowhole and I was like, oh, it's a dolphin, and then it went right underneath me, and then that one plus 2 more passed up 4 feet behind me and dove down and sprayed their thing, and it was super cool.
I went back out for a sunrise session and caught the best wave of my life up until this point. The next morning, we continued south past the stunningly beautiful Conception Bay. Eventually, we made it to the oasis town of Mulahay to stock up on some essentials. Driving through this town was super sketchy, with narrow roads and low power lines, before heading to our next destination.
We're trying to get to this place before dark, cutting it real close as far as timing goes. We still have a 2-hour drive, and we just hit some construction. They told us it'd be 20 to 30 minutes. That's Mexico. Just gotta kind of roll with it, take it easy. The last spot we're in was so awesome. Now we're in the desert. It's hot.
Hot.
It's real hot.
And fuego.
Muy fuego. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out and hopefully get to our spot before dark. Oh, it's too hot for this. Oh, that was a slimy kiss. What have you been doing? Ugh. 18-wheelers off-roading. No big deal. So yesterday driving after getting caught in the construction, we ended up not being able to make it to our destination. The sun was starting to set. We were in this kind of sketchy town. None of us felt safe. I was definitely having some serious anxiety because the one thing I've been told in Mexico is do not drive after dark. Whatever you do, do not drive after dark. So we drove and thankfully found an RV park right as the sun was setting. It's $8 a night, not a big deal, but super, super beautiful. Not totally our style, but this place is rad. I'm gonna give you a quick tour. Oh, there's a kicker. Oh, he's mad. He's mad. We still have 3 hours. That's the road we're supposed to take. That's dirt road.
Thought, but
yeah.
It was dirt. Did we expect it to be dirt?
I didn't expect it to be dirt.
Yeah, I didn't either. But we could just cruise down it. I mean, that is the South Road, right?
Oh, let's go a little further. Let's go in, because I think let's go a little further and then take the right.
Caves.
I think.
Main highway and back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it.
I hope. Today has been the longest drive that we have ever done in the roamer. We had to go way far south and in and then north, and now there's this giant fog bank, Ash, that we're gonna have to punch through. I hope it's not too gnarly, because we can go 60, we're 30 minutes away, but if I have to go 20, we're an hour and a half away. So we're just trying to navigate that the best we can right now. But it looks like we're gonna hit this wall of fog, which is trippy.
In 800 meters, turn left.
Well, that wraps up this episode of the Tiny Home Adventure. Thank you so much for tuning in. Huge thanks to all of our patrons, and we will see you on the next episode of the Tiny Home Adventure. I know I love you.